Welcome back, everyone. For my third run on the CX stage, I'm gonna take my favorite team, the three knights, Beatrix, Agrias, and Ramza, which he technically is a squire, but not in my book. I'm gonna use Bahamut summon because it was requested by one of my YouTube followers to see if he can still clear content as easily as if it does right now. I I ran this team before I recorded with Christy's friend, but I finished in 44 turns and that got me 250k score, which was really short for only 12k, and that got me a bit frustrated. So I'm gonna try with Cloud now. Um, he deals more damage than Christie's, and his launches will uh, probably help the score quite a bit. And also I want to show some of the good people in the Crystal Chronicles Discord that keep saying that Agrias doesn't deal enough damage. Um, we're going to see here and now if that is true. Keep in mind that Agrias' strength comes from a multiple target fight, but I'm gonna do my best and finish off the boss ads as quickly as possible, and then we're gonna focus the boss down as a single target fight. There I used Beatrix Same Cloth just to prevent the bird from breaking two of my team members and um, dampening my score. If you use Beatrix Same Cloth in this team, you always just lose the attack buff from Ramza, but then you can just apply it back with Galvanize. I'm gonna finish off this way with Climb Hazard Plus, which is still one of the best EX abilities in my opinion. And the person we are going to be swapping out for Cloud is going to be Beatrix, just because if we let her stay in throughout the whole fight, she's going to run out of abilities, unfortunately, because that's her biggest weakness right now, going into Cosmos. Um, Speaking of Cosmos, I'm gonna try and make Ramza work as much as I can, also Agrias as well. And thanks to my Agrias CX, as you can see there, all three of the monsters skip their turn because most of their abilities are considered magic. Now I'm gonna switch in Cloud because I got a really good lineup for a launch. And we will keep trying to finish off the ads with Agrias AoE abilities. I'm gonna use Galvanize once again just to give that extra boost to Cloud. I'm gonna use the X here just for the reason of breaking the boss. Here I went for the HP plus because I thought my Agrias X should be ready next turn and I can use that inside the summon phase and finish off the ads. So here I use the HP attack with Agrias because I have in my mind that I will use her EX on her turn. And as you will see here, 42k to every enemy. Gonna keep using finishing touches with Cloud, and for his 5th ability I'm going to paralyze the boss. I'm gonna use Shout here because Ramza's Brave Plus sucks anyway, so I didn't want to waste a turn for it. I'm gonna use Night Sprite for Agrias because she's not gonna run out of her stacks before the fight is over. Now, here I thought that my Agrias EX would have been ready before the boss's turn, that's why I didn't paralyze him. And also I had the silence debuff on him. And I'm not sure if he's gonna use a magic or his melee brave attack. So I wanted to paralyze him, but I used finishing touch and that was my mistake. But unfortunately, he was going to use a magic attack. Now we have the freedom to paralyze him. We're gonna dump Brave with Ramza, because like I said earlier, most of the times his Brave Plus is just useless. We're gonna go for the Paralyze here. And Beatrix comes back in. I'm gonna use Thunder Slash Plus to give Noble Royalty to my party. And as you can see, the boss hits pretty hard once he's past his half-life mark. I tried to see if using Night Sprite would make my Agrias play once again before the boss takes his turn, because I didn't want him to summon any ads. But even if he does, I'm going to ignore them and focus him down. And because I know my Agrias EX is ready right now, focusing the boss is not gonna be a problem because the ads will not do anything. I'm gonna use Ramza EX here, and once the boss's turn is over, we're gonna finish him off. As you saw there, he used his melee physical attack, so the silence had no effect on him. And Agrias gets to finish him off with Night Sprite. Right? That was the fight with Bahamut and without the Christie's friend. We used Cloud. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!